Welcome to Techamuna.com video reviews. Today we're doing a long-term review of the Xiaomi Mi 90, also known as the Redmi K20, and see if it's still worth buying in 2020. Also, we'll compare it to the Redmi Note 9 Pro to see which is the better buy. In the box, you get an 18-watt fast charger, USB-C cable, EPU case, and of course the unit itself. I did install a matte screen protector on this particular unit. The Mi 90 was announced almost a year ago, and looking at it now, it still looks very nice with its glass-back design. Its full-screen 6.39-inch AMOLED notchless display still looks great and probably its best feature. Since the screen is part of the phone you interact with every day, the combination of the bright AMOLED and completely full screen makes using this phone such an enjoyable experience. And to be honest, it will be hard to go back to using a screen with a notch. Under the hood, we have the Snapdragon 730, 6GB of RAM, and it comes with either 64 or 128GB of storage. Performance is still pretty snappy, bear in mind that this is the regular 730 and not the 730G. Still, using it for everyday tasks like browsing social media and playing YouTube is very responsive, and even light gaming is no problem at all. Xiaomi has been very good with software updates. When I got this phone, it was on Android 9. Since then, I received Android 10 and just recently got MIUI 12 with July 2020 security patch. Also, one of my original pet peeves, the unreliable in-display fingerprint sensor has been improved significantly with software updates to almost 99% accuracy. MIUI 12 brings with it a lot of new goodies and makes this one-year-old phone seem new again. There are so many improvements in MIUI 12 such as full screen gestures, app drawer, floating window that it deserves a separate review. And if rumors are true, Xiaomi says the Mi 90 will receive updates up to Android 11. For the cameras, we have a 48-megapixel main sensor, an 8-megapixel telephoto, and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide, and of course, the 20-megapixel pop-up selfie camera. In my initial written review, I'll put a link in the description below, I criticized the overprocessing of the camera. While it has improved with every software update, I still find it lacking in terms of sharpness and dynamic range. I know that this is just a software problem because when I use Gcam, which is the software port of the Google Pixel camera, the quality of the photos improves significantly. Here's a sample photo of my trusty dog Mr. Chewy. Taking a photo with a stock camera, you can see the overprocessing, but using Gcam, you can see much more detail. Do you like Mr. Chewy? If you want to see more of him or more of my reviews, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Also, it would be a really big help if you could buy from my affiliate links. As for the battery life, the 4000 mAh battery will last a full day of heavy use. Even using battery draining apps like Waze, Google Maps with mobile data, I still end the day with about 20 to 30% battery. Looking at the pros, the Mi 90 has that full HD AMOLED notchless display, great battery life, continuous software updates, and I still get a kick out of that attention-grabbing pop-up selfie camera. For the cons, the camera software still needs some improvement and there is still no Pro manual control when taking videos. Also, there's no microSD expansion. Finally, let's compare it to the new Redmi Note 9 Pro, which is close enough in price and specs. The Note 9 Pro has a lot going for it. For starters, it has a newer Snapdragon 720G processor with 6GB of RAM and either 64 or 128GB of storage. Looking at the Antutu benchmarks, you'll notice that there's not much difference in the overall score. It does edge out in GPU performance, which helps in gaming. It also has a bigger battery and microSD expansion. However, it does lose out to the Mi 90 as it uses an LCD with a notch. Also, I think the set of cameras on the Mi 90 are more practical. Right now, both of them are around 13,000 pesos, which makes deciding which one to get a little bit more difficult. I'd say if having a great display is really important, then I would choose the Mi 90. If you'll be gaming, need really long battery life, and shoot a lot of video, then I would suggest the Note 9 Pro. Either way, both are great phones and choosing between them is a nice problem to have. Hope you enjoyed this long-term review of the Xiaomi Mi 90. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.